With our analysts Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce.
There you go.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Outside Barnes. The three. Rebounded by Dunn. Left side Jones. Dunn outside. Going inside. Outside for Harden. Off target from three-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed, and now they're postseason regulars in the league. Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
There's no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Now here's Harden. And there's the lob. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And Harden with the slam.
The finesse from Harden there. That's great stuff.
Fox with the ball. Inside.
Come on, Zubac.
Stolen by Jones. And here's the fast break. Powell outside. Six on the shot clock. Outside Harden. No good on the three.
Sure.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Fox, that's good. Fox has got 5.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Here's Zubac. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Fox. He's got 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Yeah.
Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. Vassell. And the three-pointer goes.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Fox feeling it out a bit. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
A great hustle from Harden in transition, getting up the court as quickly as possible.
Kicks it out to Barnes. On the wing, Vassell. Back to Barnes. Spins. Scores off the spin.
Now, Barnes can be hard to contain sometimes around the rim. He can create just enough space to be effective.
Harden from outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. And the shot goes. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to
Bro,
find
are
the
you
A
serious?
game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Fox. And stolen by Jones. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Dunn's shot is good.
If there's an open man, you can make sure that James Harden will find him.
Spurs lead by 8. Here's Castle. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here's Fox. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first.
De'Aaron Fox. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Fox. 7 seconds left in the first. Here's Harden. Offline with a baseline jumper. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. San Antonio on top, up by 10. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for San Antonio.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things he has to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Thank you.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. And then Harden with the jam.
It's incredible. Harden's ability to read the floor and find the weakness.
Spurs lead by 9. And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
Well, we're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by the Clippers. Vassell outside. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Pass to Harden. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
The Suns.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Dunn's got 7.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Fox with the ball. Harden picks him up. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Fox. Shoots over Harden. And it's Fox missing. Clippers trail by 6.
That's it.
They swipe it. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
Come on.
Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
The shot by Dunn, no good.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Here's Castle. He's got 5. Great D that time from Zubats. Powell outside. Pass to Zubats.
Yes, sir. Oh, you missed the dunk. Zubac is garbage.
The rebound.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Baseline try. Rebound by the Clippers. Outside Harden. Powell right side. From deep. Here's Zubats. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Castle.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. .36 seconds left to play in the half. And Simmons, here we go. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
San Antonio again can't hit. Clippers trail by 6. Leonard for 3. Look at Leonard dialed in from deep.
Here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy. That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Paul shot is off. Here's the lob. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. San Antonio on top. They're up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Simmons looking around. Slam dunk by Simmons.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Good D, man.
Barnes.
Good D.
Shot clock at 6. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Johnson. Takes the 3.
That was fake, man.
Assist to Wembanyama.
That's great.
Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Leonard. Outside Bogdanovich. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Spurs lead by 4. Outside Paul. Pass to Wembanyama.
Good D.
Goes down the board. And it's the Clippers ball. And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games break.
Yeah, does it feel, BA, that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
Johnson for 3. It's a close game here in L.A. Here's Simmons.
Come on, man. Why are you shooting
Chance
that?
there
Man,
to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Wembanyama. Back to Paul. To the middle. The big man, Wemby for 2.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this. He may give up up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Leonard.
Yeah.
It's stolen by Barnes. Down low.
You're saying
intercepted.
Why? Hey.
When Leonard throws it
Let's go.
down.
Take the lead.
And don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap.
Outside Barnes.
Good dig. That's cool. Wow.
Back to Paul. Barnes a screen. Here's Champagnie.
Boy, we ain't got nobody down there. Thank you. He missed.
The Clippers in the lead. Leonard for three.
Ball for Watt.
No good there.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
From deep,
He gonna pull it.
Wembanyama. Again, missed by the Spurs. To the paint. Here's Simmons. Here's Coffee.
Oh.
And a miss there.
Damn, we came in. Shot.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Outside
He
Barnes.
got it. I think
Yes.
he won't do
And
that.
it's Paul with the assist that time.
You gotta be fucking
Barnes has
kidding me.
got 5 points.
Well, when Harrison Barnes makes shots like that, confidence grows. He's feeling it. Teammates are going to start feeding off of that.
Now here's Simmons. Back to Eubanks.
Come on. What?
Stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Champagnie. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Coffee.
Time it.
Misses the three.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Why is Harrison Barnes
Now is
wide
valuable
open?
to you. That should be their strategy.
Thank you. Get the ball. He
Pass
got
to
the
Barnes.
ball back.
Puts up a deep three. That shot off.
Did you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. And that,
35.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. San Antonio leading. Picked up by Sohan. To the middle. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. And the Spurs making a change here. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Spurs.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
A quick shot there. It's off target. San Antonio leading by 5. Picked up by Sohan. Down low. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Bro.
Nice decision by Castle. I mean, this guy is a great teammate.
Oh, wasted no time.
They cheated with that three. That was good.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's Fox. Always attacking Fox.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's get a report from Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. And it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Back over to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Damn, late.
Jones misses. Spurs lead by 7. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Harden.
The flow,
and 6 for
James.
11 after that one.
Just measuring that floater off perfectly. Harden so effective with that shot.
The shot.
Why did you?
Now Fox. Outside Johnson.
Good D.
Clock at 6.
Good D. Bro, over 2 people, they don't give me no.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
The fuck?
Dunn outside.
Sir.
3-pointer off the
Wow,
mark.
I'm getting told now. I'm just
San
getting
Antonio
old. I
with the
can't
ball.
shoot this guy.
13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
This is crazy. They're cheating.
Fox outside. Pass to Sohan. Vassell outside.
It just hurt.
The 3.
Good D. Need the board,
It's
man.
rebounded by Los Angeles.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Why would you shoot that?
Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Oh, man, love calling Zubac's number there. At 7 feet, he can get shots off in big moments.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Leading by 5. Back to Sohan.
What?
Buries it
That
so
didn't
low.
game that to him. This is
Sohan
crazy, bro.
got
He's
7
just
points here in the
forcing.
quarter.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Offensive rebound. Zubac.
We need it.
3-pointer. Harden.
Come on, bro.
The 3 is up. It's down.
Thank you.
His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Good shot.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
To the paint.
Look, look.
Fox outside.
Fuck that shit. That's not a
there's the whistle on
foul.
the shot. So 2
That is
free
a
throws
foul.
for him coming up.
De'Aaron Fox
That's
not backing away that time
us.
from contact, drawing the defense
I
into
couldn't
it.
shoot this game. They hurt me. They cheated.
So he gets them
Well,
both.
first game back.
And it's a 6-point ball
They
game.
cheated.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Damn.
And Harden with the
Come on,
slam.
bro. We're down by 4.
One of these monster
really
nights from
come
James
back.
Harden.
On offense, here's
Able to
San
stop.
Antonio. Pass to Vassell. Puts up a 3.
He pulled, man. That's crazy.
Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Victor
I
Wembanyama
shot
grabs the
that
board.
down that shit. I shot that.
Here's Fox. And the
He's
shot falls
blowing
short
it.
that time.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from it.
From the arc. The shot by Dunn, no good.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably
The shot.
a little bit too
Kawhi.
late here, but you
Come
really
on.
need to score
Kawhi.
a bucket here to stay alive.
I know. Right
Wow.
now.
That takes steady nerves
Gee.
right there.
Not backing down from
Oh.
this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, this young man is pretty steady
Thank
at
you.
the
He
line.
blew it.
Wembanyama can get this done. And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Thank you.
You can bet that's what they're
Thank
looking
you.
for. This late
Come
in the game,
on,
they
bro.
need that 3. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can.
Down. We're still down.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And no good. As the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that'll put him up 2. And so here are the Clippers.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Here's Leonard.
Messed up.
And so
Wow,
it's
couldn't
San
get past
Antonio who scraped by with wins. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll do it, folks.
He said, yeah, nah. Bro. Yeah, okay, I got it.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's White. Back to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tatum.
Good DJ. He left. Thank you. Why does it sound like that?
This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. To the middle. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Out to the wing. Fires from deep.
Yeah.
It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they can win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of him.
He gets it in there.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about. Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Tatum. There's the triple.
Jason.
Counted from distance.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots.
Come on, I can't get in front of him.
Outside Murray. layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Tatum.
Well, this is
With the jumper from the elbow. Tatum's got 5 now.
Well, Tatum can find the shot he wants just about anywhere. He's got that kind of versatility.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. I asked him about the star power that they're up against tonight, and he said, quote, "I'm not worried about the highlight reel plays. I'm worried about the relentless nature of that team over there. And the ringleader is Jrue Holiday. He plays every possession on both ends of the floor."
I should have went straight up. What did I do that?
What I like about Jokic defensively is what I like about him overall.
Yeah,
great instincts.
Oh, shit.
The fadeaway.
I knew that was coming.
The rebound, Celtics. With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
Out to Horford.
Ow, that's a baby.
What a soft touch Horford has. So skilled inside.
And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. They trail by 1. Jokic in the post.
That's a drop set.
And the dunk by Jokic. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Tatum from long range. And here's Denver.
Thank you. Lose it. Get the...
Pass to Gordon. And Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Out to Horford. Outside Tatum. Up and over Gordon.
Shots.
And it's Tatum missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Porter. Now Jokic. Defended by Porzingis. Spins.
What is
Jokic,
that?
Good. Jokic has got 6 points.
Boy, his ball handling skills for a guy of his size and the creativity he plays with. Just remarkable when you watch Jokic do his thing.
Perfect.
Now here's Holiday. No made baskets yet. Here's Tatum. They kick it out to Porzingis.
Shot.
Boston,
I
no
can't make a shot, man. I'm just missing. Like I can't shoot. I don't know how to time the shot.
And he's going for the oop here.
He gets it back.
Pass to Gordon.
He's getting it back. No.
Another shot.
No. This is crazy.
No good.
Thank you.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Up, man. I can't score.
They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
What is it?
Yep, that one's good. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, it seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Italian out of
Denver leading by 5. Right side, Watson. Horford with the block.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
The shot. Yes, sir.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Hauser's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Come on,
Westbrook,
JT.
that's good.
You know, even inside, Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
What? And they're taking me out of
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Hauser can't get it to go. Denver in the lead. Back to Porter. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You got to push Porter Jr. out of the paint because he's so skilled at capitalizing down there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allen.
God, I'm off. I missed everything.
In Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
It's so
That's a good way to think of it. Thanks,
It's
Alec.
slow.
The Nuggets lead by 6. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Denver.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And Boston with some changes. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Here's Brown. Craig with a screen to win the run. Brown, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Jordan. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's crazy.
When Jordan is operating that close to the basket, it takes a lot to throw him off his game.
To the inside. Here's Cornette. A good look from Brown.
Dog.
Bounds. Denver will have it.
I should have just went up, bro. Gosh.
So it's Denver now.
What is going on?
Now Murray. Uses the glass on the layup.
I'm losing
And
because
the
I
Nuggets lead
can't
by
shoot.
13.
I can't shoot.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Look, it's late every time, bruh.
It's
Man, I
obvious they're
can't tell me
becoming
it's
frustrated.
shots.
Nothing seems to be
I
going
can't
their
tell
way.
it's shots.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough
0 points
patch
in
here.
the last 2
I think
minutes.
they've
I'm
got to
getting-
run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And
Gosh.
the foul on the shot.
Like,
So
dog,
he'll
playing
take
like
2 from the
garbage.
free throw line.
Personal foul.
Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian.
Yes.
I mean, think about
I'm
what
about
Murray
15,
did.
bro.
After coming
I
off an
can't
ACL
score.
injury,
I'm stuck
he
in.
leads them to the finals,
Yeah, bro.
along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates.
Playing
And
bad.
he went
Right.
off in every playoff
There's no way
series.
I'm playing this bad.
Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots.
Yeah, screw it.
Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray.
Fucking me up, man.
Now here's Brown. He's scoreless. Clock is at 3
I gotta shoot.
to end the drought.
He
It's
blocked me.
tipped. Pass to Strother.
Oh
Back to
my
Murray.
Gosh, I'm getting played. God, look. Look, what? Alright, what is that, bro? He just getting nice and good wherever he is.
And Denver making a change here.
He's not even good. I'm just missing shots.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Now here's Brown. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Brown.
Look, I can't get past Jamal Murray. Jesus Christ, they just had invincible,
Strong
man.
and explosive Jaylen
They
Brown
get
is
past
a
Jamal
tough
Murray
matchup in
and
the
get
painted
popped
area.
up. Boy, Jaylen Brown's that slow. We need the ball. Get the ball.
Jokic in the post.
Look at the D.
Horford pulls it in. Celtics trail by 16.
Shit.
And here's Brown for three.
Thank
Big
you.
hit from outside.
I made
Jaylen
that.
Brown.
All the shots.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
And out of bounds.
Thank you.
Boston will have it.
Celtics ball.
And stolen by Murray. Here's Gordon.
Fucking gosh.
And so it's Denver in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They led by as many as 18. On target from range. Murray's got 12.
At his most explosive, Murray is a wrecking ball. And the way he's going tonight, he might just knock this entire building down.
Now here's Brown. Outside Craig. Kick out to Brown. White for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, he might not be a pure shooter, but he's a very steady one. I like that they're getting White something in rhythm here.
Murray with it. 12 points for him. Inside. Here's Jokic. Jokic finishing
God,
through the D.
man, put a body on.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
He's ripped.
Poked away. Pass to Hauser. Out to Horford. Here's Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
Are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Brown and walked over.
Brown with that amazing
What
athleticism,
the fuck is going on,
putting
bro?
on a
That's the
show out
momentum we
there
needed.
with jams like that.
Now here's Murray. Puts
Yes.
up a deep three. That one is off.
This player is so disrespectful.
Outside Craig. Brown in the high post. Pass to Hauser.
Oh.
Jacks up a three.
And I'm just missing, bro. There's no way I'm missing
Given
that,
his
bro.
range,
Now I know I'm
expect
missing.
him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Jokic.
Oh,
Jokic
shit. I'm
hammers
missing
it
that
home.
shots.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old
Missing
school and
shots,
just throw it
man.
down.
I should make it. Reach.
Brown scanning
I
the
didn't
floor.
want to shoot that.
Can't hit the
Why they
turnaround
making me
jumper.
shoot? I'm doing a Euro
Nuggets
step.
lead by 15.
Can't
When you
do
think of Jamal Murray and all he's
step,
been
bro.
through, health is of utmost importance
Thank you. It's
for
going
him.
up over
Oh,
2 feet,
extremely
3
important,
people.
BA. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a
He's
huge part of
open.
this team's success.
Now here's Brown. He has 7. Here's Horford. Off
Shit.
target from the wing.
You know,
We're
you'd like to
fucked.
see a little more
We're fucked.
effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Back.
Here's Murray. Gordon outside.
They gave it to him.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul.
That one on Craig.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, BA, you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. But now you're seeing the skill develop. I love watching him work.
Hell.
For 3, Westbrook.
Keep the board, JT.
Celtics trail by 14. Here's Hauser.
Come on.
Takes a 3.
Oh my God, bro. Damn, like
had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Denver foul.
Boston
Yeah,
shooting
like,
their
I'm
first
just
free throw of the
Hauser.
game here.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot the free throws as well as they did a year ago.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Knocks it loose.
You're going to lose the ball, man.
Denver shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
We can't make shots. I'm losing the ball.
And that one misses.
Man,
Boy,
this,
the passion
I
Westbrook
can't make
plays
shots.
with is
That make me
infectious. He plays hard every second he's out
That's
on
what
the
it
court.
comes down to. I'm just missing shots.
Checking in the game for you.
Denver leading by 14.
Bullshit. Yeah.
To the paint. .103 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6.
No, Steve. No, Steve.
Outside Watson.
Let's go.
From deep.
Play excellent defense.
Boston
right
pulls it in.
Shit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
If I was hitting these
Such
shots,
an effective
we
shooter.
wouldn't even be
If you
losing.
lose track of
I
him
ain't gonna lie.
defensively, he's going to make you
I'm
pay.
lagging. I lag.
Tatum inside. He has 7.
Oh. Look who we got on.
Here's Porzingis.
Porzingis.
Off the mark.
Come
Had a
on,
chance there to trim it to
Porzingis.
single
You
digits.
got it. Man.
And
Thank
stolen
you.
by Holiday. Lets it go from deep.
JT.
And
JT.
Boston
You're coming
with the
back.
triple.
We should have been came back.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops,
Look at-
scored some buckets
That's
after that.
bullshit because
Now
I
we've
couldn't
got
get nobody
ourselves a
over
ball
there.
game.
That's
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the
Well,
defense looks
Hauser.
shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the
game
ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's Denver earning this break in the action, up 10.
that is fucking good, bro.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter.
Oh, this
Celtics trail by 10.
is good. This is nuts.
Here's Tatum.
That's a baby.
Tatum
That's a
showing off
baby.
the strength.
JT.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Murray scanning the floor. Westbrook outside.
Thank you.
It's stolen by Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Tatum to the
JT.
rack. And finished off by
Boy.
Tatum.
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drives because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. This guy's a load offensively to deal with.
Here's Brown. Four on the clock. And they forced the
Good
shot
D.
clock violation. Great
Get
D.
up. Let's go. Come on.
Celtics ball.
17. Fuck out of here.
Celtics trail by 6. Outside Holiday. Outside White.
Derek White.
From outside,
You see?
off the mark.
See what I'm saying? I can't make the shot.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They led by as many as 18. Fires the three.
He shot that.
Tatum pulls it in.
Shot that.
On the wing, Holiday. Outside White. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Westbrook.
Get in there.
Basket by Holiday.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
The Nuggets want a timeout. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Denver's head coach was saying to the team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Go.
The drive by Tatum.
Ah,
Good D by Jokic.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Westbrook
Thank you.
can't hit. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Tatum.
JT.
Tatum will take it
Come
all
on.
the way for the jam.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When
Good
he's
D.
got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
Here's Jokic. Here's Strother. That falls.
Fuck.
Nice feed from
Get
Jokic.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Here's Tatum.
Oh, thanks.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Holiday. Knocks
Come
down
on,
the
Drew.
long J.
I tell
Thank
you, boy,
you.
he comes up big at the right time. I love his demeanor, though. His disposition says all business, and I'm ready for whatever is needed.
Pass to Strother. Screen
Got
by Gordon.
defense. He
Lets
shot
the
it.
three fly.
Thank you.
It's stolen by Tatum. He goes up.
JT.
And Tatum flying in
Come on,
for the
bro.
fast break
Not my two.
delivery.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
The Nuggets want a timeout. There's a minute 47 left in the game. Jokic the screen. Westbrook.
We'll let him shoot that. He got
Second
the
shot
board.
opportunity.
Thank
Key
you.
that time from Porzingis.
Go.
Boston trailing. Here's Tatum.
JT.
Again,
JT.
Oh, in pressure moments,
Let's
he's a guy
go.
you trust to
Come
make
on.
big shots.
Pass to Jokic.
Pull this shit up.
Here's Porter. Westbrook with it.
You
Takes
got
the three.
no.
And
Thank
it's
you. I
Jason
got
Tatum with the
there.
rebound.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now
No.
he just can't find the bucket.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off
I should have
Porzingis.
just, man, I'm just
Oh,
going
that
up,
certainly could be
man.
costly. In a close one, those
Gotta be
kinds of
fucking
mistakes
kidding me,
can
bro. We didn't
really
come
give the
all
other
this way
team
back
momentum.
to He's ass.
And their biggest problem
He's
so
beatable.
far, taking care of the
So
ball.
beatable.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
He gonna put. He'll pull up with
Gordon
Westbrook.
outside. And there's the
Thank
foul.
you,
It'll go on Aaron
Charles.
Gordon.
Let's
That's his first
go.
foul.
Boy, in a game this
Let's
snug,
go,
you can ill
bro.
afford to commit
This
those
is what I'm
kinds of
talking
turnovers.
about. Now we gotta take charge.
And here's
Hey,
Tatum.
look who he got on me. Go.
Kick out to Brown.
Yeah.
Back to Tatum.
Jason.
To take the lead.
Oh my God, Jason Tatum
They
step
led by as
out
many as
to the
18.
three, bro. Why are look at do
Westbrook
it?
He hasn't been able to find
Go.
his touch this quarter.
To me, it
JT.
appears he's starting to
JT.
Jason Tatum.
And Tatum
Let's
continues
go,
to
bro. He's
evolve
down by
before our eyes,
17,
showing
bro. Get the
excellent
ball.
leadership by
Good
knocking down these
D.
clutch shots.
Go. Look who we got on it. JT. Jason
Great
Tatum.
to see guys.
Jason fucking Tatum. Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, man. Jason Tatum is like that, bro. Jason Tatum, bro. Let's go, bro. Oh, fuck.
It's a Western Conference battle at the FedEx Forum in downtown Memphis as the Grizzlies look to work the home court advantage. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Jackson in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game. And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Memphis moving it around. Morant outside. No good with the triple. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that.
I can't pass, man.
And stolen by LeBron.
Good D.
Morant with the steal. To the inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And here we go. Morant's heading to the hoop.
Unstoppable full-court play. Morant just explodes off the steal and delivers it straight to the bucket.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Here's Bane. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Now here's James. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Pass to Bane. Jackson in the corner. And the Grizzlies check on two more.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So it's the Lakers now. 9-point game. Outside, James. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Bane. And the Lakers with another miss.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Fires the three.
Oh, that's good. Listen, bang.